Let's unpack the WTE Essentials part of the MPS566 Pilot System. This part is WTE UPS AIS-20. It weighs 6.1 kilograms. The UPS batteries are nickel metal hydride versus lithium batteries, so it's no challenge to freight this box. First item out of the box is the quality assurance form, signed and dated, and shows the parts included in the shipment. Next item is a printed installation guide. This is also available online. The main box is the UPS AIS enclosure. It has an on-off switch. This goes to the ship's AC power supply, 90 to 240 volts accommodated, and we ship also with 4 of the most common AC type plugs on ships. This pigtail goes to the GNSS receiver. This pigtail goes to the AIS UHF antenna on the compass deck, and that's a PL259 type. There are 4 holes. These are the mounting holes for the screws that hold the GNSS receiver onto the lid. Included are 4 bolts and the Allen key to hold the receiver onto the lid. There's 4 wood screws so that the enclosure is held firmly down in the bridge and it doesn't move. There's a QR code. This is an example of a QR code that the Panama Canal Authority requires so that the pilots can quickly connect to the MPS566 via Wi-Fi when they come on board. 2 fuses are included. 2 GNSS antenna mounting brackets. They are stainless steel, and we supply a number of U-bolts so they could be mounted either onto a vertical pole or a horizontal handrail up on the compass deck. This is the white AIS UHF antenna, stainless steel bracketing, and again it has the PL259 antenna connector type. Let's unpack the optional WTE antenna cabling part. This is part WTE and cable. We say optional as a competent dealer could access the correct coaxial cable and antenna connectors. However, this part from WTE is good value as it saves time sourcing those parts. The box weighs 17 kilograms. The first item in the box is the quality assurance form, signed and dated. It covers all the parts that are included in the box. Before installing the cabling, please read the installation guide that is also available online. There are 2 of these 33 metre RG213 cables with TNC connectors for connecting to the 2 GNSS antennas. Both ends have the connectors. However, it's highly likely you're going to go around tight radiuses, therefore you might have to cut one off. That's why we have included some spare TNC connectors and a crimping tool. You will need to supply your own soldering iron to solder on the centre pin. There is one 33 metre cable with SO259 connectors here, and this is to go between the enclosure box in the bridge and the AIS UHF antenna on the compass deck. Again, if you have to cut one end off, which is highly likely, we've included some extra connectors, and you can use the same crimping tool. We also include some cable ties and self-amalgamating tape. The tape is needed to protect against salt water by covering the connectors at the antenna level.